let me go and welcome Hempress Sativa into the house.
Greetings. Bless
Wow,
love.
God.
There. Thank you so much once again for having I send love to the whole of Ghanaian massive. Them big up. Big love and respect.
Yeah, man. We give thanks. When did you step in?
I've been here about some days now.
Yeah.
Immediately after my show in Togo, I decided, well, let me just, come cross the border. You know, I love Ghana.
Definitely.
I love Ghana.
And is this your first ever African show?
Official show, yes.
Oh, wow.
So I'm grateful. Hopefully there'll be another one in Ghana soon.
Of course.
Yes, I look forward.
Of course.
Yes.
And how was it?
It was amazing, to be honest. In Togo they speak French, so it was a huge surprise to see how they gravitate towards reggae music and just how accepting they were of the reggae culture. So big up to the whole of the Togolese people. I send love, of course.
Wow. the acceptance was high.
Yeah.
In Togo.
It was.
Even though they speak French and your music is in English.
It's the vibration. That's
Wow.
the beauty of reggae music. It transcends language, border, color, race, creed, religion. It's a vibration that everybody can attune themselves to. So, we're grateful whenever it can reach the four corners of the world, especially Africa. As a Rastafari woman, it brings me great honor and privilege to know that somewhere out there in Africa, somebody requested to have Hempress Sativa on their show.
Yeah.
For me, that's very big. Bigger than any damn show in Europe, if I can say that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We give thanks. The question is this, and I would like to read this out coming from the Interior Minister.
Okay.
I think the last time you were here, I think something happened in the studio,
Yes.
right? And where you were trying to explain the meaning of your name. You understand me? And then the general manager by then, stepped in, you understand me, to say certain things that I can put it on air. Now, this is coming from the current Interior Minister.
Okay.
Now, and I'm reading from my Joy News. He said, and I quote, "We are creating a world-class Ghanaian industrial hemp and therapeutic cannabis sector that will compete with Canada, US, Germany, whilst protecting public health and national security," Interior Minister, said.
Big up to the Interior Minister, long overdue. And if you need an advocate, I will be more than willing to render my service for free. I am very serious. Big respect. That's a major move right there, because what people don't realize is cannabis is an entheogenic plant. And it's been villainized over the years by colonial powers, really and truly, because even in places like America, their legislation was written on hemp. And hemp was a big part of their currency. But the minute minorities started to engage in it, they started to make it look like it's something that's gonna create great hysteria, gonna make people crazy. And that's the narrative that they've been running with for a longer time. I don't think cannabis can be any worse than alcohol, any worse than cocaine, heroin, them fentanyl. It can't be any worse. It's a natural entheogenic plant given by the Most High God. So for me, everything, you just use it modestly and wisely. Shouldn't be any problem for anybody to tell you that, it's a criminal offense for you to partake in a holy plant.
Definitely.
It brings one to the truest state of consciousness. Not like alcohol, we make people inebriated and intoxicated and do all kind of wild things, drive and crash and kill people. I mean, people can use cannabis respectfully within them own space without harming or offending anyone. So, big respect to the Interior Minister. More want to give Canada a run for their money. Please and thanks. And my offer stands. That's a big move.
Yeah.
Because globally, how much money people be making from cannabis. It's a $1 billion industry. So I'm happy to see that, Ghana is willing to participate finally.
At least you were here the last time, and then you saw how aggressive our system
is,
looking like, you understand me, and all these things. And now that you are back again, you know, as someone who advocates for cannabis.
Of course.
You see me? And I saw the news and I'm like, yo, listen, I'm going to have Hempress Sativa Saturday.
Yes.
And trust me, I need to screenshot this and keep it and make sure that, you know, I read it out to her and see her reactions. And I am so glad that at least Ghana is making a headway.
I agree.
You understand me? In the hemp industry.
A step in the right direction. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand there's many things that you can do with the plant versus just smoking. Like you can create cheese, block, rope, clothes. It's hemp.
Yeah.
They've been using hemp for so long in places like America to even make concrete. And this type of concrete is indestructible by fire. You can look it up. Just look on the products that you can create with hemp. If you're not just doing it for the medicinal purposes and the recreational purposes, there's many products you can create, from food to like physical products that you can wear and use in your day-to-day life. So it's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah. It's a good in a right direction.
Of course.
Trust me. Let me play ganja smuggling. Bam.
Right away.
Hempress Sativa.
Easy.
Some drugs sentimental, riding into town. Straight from west when you see me rolling on ganja by the pound. This is not a road thing. Ganja hustling, herbs is smuggling, Lord. This is not no play thing. Ganja juggling, herbs is smuggling hard. Let my people buy the best brand map. Caliber drums, I ash. 4 grams of 23 delivery, including tax. Dispensaries cannot compete the price. Man, do the mass contact, cause it don't need supply. Organic grown, seed and crop. Dream of distributing to the world, but now we trading stocks. We bands in plots of land. Greenhouses expand, green cannabis brand. Africa, Europe to the Caribbean. Request Hempress Sativa and Kida. Them never know about the ganja tea. Medicinal properties, the herbs are steam. Coconut chalice light up the fire key. Sacramental right on in a Babylon, a charity. IVV burners with light up in front the police street. One drug Pennsylvania, riding into town. Straight from west when you see me rolling on ganja by the pound. This is not a road thing. Ganja hustling, herbs is smuggling, Lord. This is not no play thing. Ganja juggling, herbs is hustling hard.
Everywhere where me walk is so not and west. Everybody a talk about this ya high grade sis. Ganja inna me clothes when you see me well dressed. Me say inna me louder, that's how when me invest. Well another so me roll and nothing fi impress. I'm talking gypsy London, gypsy Spain. Good to see ya the grades in your brain. Nothing we no pull, we no care what they saying. The tree of life will flourish again. Cause it's medicinal energies flowing to my brain from the highest drain.
One drug sensing me up, riding into town. Straight from west when you see me rolling up ganja by the pound. This is not a road thing. Ganja hustling, herbs is smuggling, Lord. This is not no play thing. Ganja juggling, herbs is hustling hard. Early on a Sunday morning, heard they come to raid upon the church, planting fields of marijuana. Got the warning from the search. Rapper pass the video episode, reach me send it to war. Shit, listen about the Senate in New York and Brooklyn and always allowed. Tell it right down upon the eight, maximize the profit from the way graduate the GPA. The I just came to cultivate the kind of food they used to feed the brain. Then that I traveled and never seen, running the blood like a chunk of an elephant. Keep bad people skunk in the element. If you feel this and I recommend it to a friend. If it's an evidence and money was spent on the island of Jamaica, find the strain of the cushion place, not red Cali bean. J.A. Pearl and Jean, we got to leave. One drug sends me on, riding into town. Straight from west, we see me rolling on ganja by the pound.
100% rubber dub. How you mean? No, Hempress Sativa. Talk to me. What is it about rubber dub that you love so much?
It's the bass line. It's the drum, it's the whole vibration, it's the energy, it's just the idea that you get when you sit down and you listen to the music and the feeling and the vibes. I mean, it's just, for me, it's just a frequency of music. It's intangible, yet it speaks to every essence, every cell in my body. So for me, reggae music is just something I can't live, eat, sleep, breathe without. First thing in the rise, you have to put on some kind of reggae music for all the meditation. I mean, as an artist, it's just, I don't even know, it's just the vibration from the music. And when I hear certain rhythms, it gives me this synergy in my brain. I can't even explain it. But it's just a deep connection with the bass line. I love it a lot. I don't think I can separate. Like, everybody must know, born and raised in a sound system culture. It's like from a child to now in the womb.
Definitely. Yeah, but so going through my research and me and the team sitting down, releasing Unconquerable in 2017, back to Scientists Meet Hempress Sativa in Dub 2018, and then Chaka 2023, and then now Woman.
Yes.
Now, going through all this phase, I am like, I'm an artist born into sound system culture. Your father owned a sound system. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you hear is the bass line and all these things. Over the years, talk to us about, the other albums from, let's say, Unconquerable to Scientists Meet Hempress Sativa in Dub, and also Chaka. Let's talk about these three albums before even Woman.
Absolutely.
The preparation, what exactly went into them?
For the Unconquerable album, that was my very first body of work, very first album project. So in creating that, I kind of like it go down to a place them called Portland and spend about 2 months there. Rented like this little Airbnb by the little marina and sat there and go to the studio in the night and write in the day. And for me, it was just a beautiful experience. It was the very first introduction into the world of Hempress Sativa for the larger audience. Because people have been knowing me for one single year and working with Java Evelyn, Micah Shamayan, but it was like my very first body of work where people could actually listen to the variety of how I write, how I sing. It was just the very first introduction into who Hempress Sativa was. And I was very grateful for that opportunity because, believe it or not, that one album allowed me to tour for such a long while.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
On just the one album. And on that album, you have Rocket in a Dance, and you have What Other Dang, and you have just a bunch of songs that people literally resonate with. And it was strictly a roots rubber dub album. So when Scientists said that he wanted to create a dub version, I was very honored, because if people don't understand, Scientists is from the days of King Tubby.
Yeah.
Foundation. So for him to want to literally offer, ask for no money, no nothing more than just to have the opportunity to can help me to create the dub album, I was very grateful. And then we move on to Chaka, which was about a good whole heap of years after the first album.
To the place.
Right?
Play whole heap of shows.
Right? So in that Chaka album, I wanted to kind of revisit the roots of who Hempress Sativa was. And so I started to meditate upon just all of the songs that was introduced to me, through my father. And I wanted to show versatility, not just that I'm a reggae artist, but I can do even Afrobeats. We can do a little bit of dancehall while staying within the faculty of reggae. So that's what the Chaka album was about. And then it gives me great honor and privilege to know that, we still can create new music.
Of course.
And so we have this brand new album entitled Woman, which is slated to be released in March.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the album you are about to listen to, some of the songs will be released in March. March when?
The 16th.
March the 16th.
Yes.
But listen, we have, I keep telling you guys that, listen, this is the Dancehall University. This is the new tune government show. We have it already, man. And she's here in front of us, and trust me, we're about to go deeper into the album Woman. Now, she was able to cross over from Jamaica into Africa, went to La Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan, link up Tikinja Fakoli, and did the collaboration with Tikinja. Listen, we will come to how the link happened. What exactly happened? Why did she decide that she want to put Tikinja on this particular song? What motivated it? But now, let's talk about the album, Woman. Why woman?
I am a woman.
I know.
And I feel like our voices are powerful and oftentimes silenced, even though it's vital and necessary. So it was very important for me to create a body of work that let every woman worldwide know that we have power within our mind, body, and soul, and we don't need to be told that we're underlings, we're weak, when it is actually the reverse. Like God gave us a literal charge to be the portal of the world to carry life. So there's great value. We're vital. And I realized that with the patriarchal society, everything is more of a competition instead of complementary. So as women, we provide this balance, and it's been omitted. So we need to stand up and let our voices be heard and let our presence be felt. And this is why I call the album Woman.
Now, you know, when the album was sent to me and I began to play the songs, I'm like, woman, why woman? Is it because a lot of women in this particular space, are beginning to change their body forms and, transform into men? You understand me? Is that the main reason why she decided to name this album Woman? Like how I know certain women that have gone through some, scientific operations and now they call themselves men. You understand me?
Even without all of the scientific things, the mentality is very masculine.
Yeah.
And my observation is a lot of women don't necessarily want to be in this mindset, but the world has given us no other option, because now as a woman you have to also be father. You have to be the provider, the protector of yourself. So the masculine energy is a thing that is present within both men and women. It's the divine masculine and the divine feminine that are both immutable axiom. It is imperative and necessary on all planes, every dimension. In order for life to be created, there must be this balance. But I find that with a patriarchal society, is this energy of pushing war, pushing violence, we're pushing this aggression, and nobody has any empathy or kindness, and even us women, it's almost like we have forgotten our actual role. So I wanted this album to be a reminder of the part that we are here to play. It's very vital. Our voices are necessary to be heard. It is women who often stand up and speak out against wars and atrocities. We don't really see enough of this. So this album is literally a call to women to remember your voice, remember your strength, and to use it wisely. Not to just see yourself as just this weak being because we're told that we're inferior. Yeah, we're stronger than that.
Definitely. Definitely stronger than that. Now, Hempress Sativa, talk to me. Do you think if women were to be in power in terms of controlling the affairs of humanity, do you think there will be less violence and less war and all these things?
Not necessarily, because once again, it's the mentality of the individual. But I believe if women are within their natural faculties, we don't want war. We rather peace. We rather family. We rather being able to just grow all as a community. We don't like this concept of having to have our children dying in front of us and we're suffering. That's not what women energy is about. It's the opposite. Yes, it's potential, but like I said, it depends on the individual mindset, because you have women who lean more masculine than feminine. So it's a possibility that you might end up with the same outcome. But history have shown that is not bad at all if you allow a woman to actually lead, because she's going to lead with kindness. She's not going to be self-centered, but she's going to think from a community level. So it plausible.
13 minutes got into the R7 here on Asaase Radio, the voice of our land. Our guest is the one named Hempress Sativa. I've got few messages on Facebook. Let me take them.
Okay.
Rough Top Rockeye says, more fire to the Hempress Sativa. And then Theo Morgan, all the way from the UK, says, I feel her fire. Nice root tunes coming from the Black Queen. More gunshots. All right. All my London crew, big up yourself, man. And trust me, from Hohwe, in the Volta region, I have my brethren who happens also to be a radio personality by name Jerry Chichidudu Eli. The man say, respect King, love the conversation. The Hempress always are impressed. Big up, you too. All right, give thanks every time. And then Junior Zamani goes boom and say, great speech from the Hempress. The interview is just beginning, but it's already getting hot like bread in oven. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then Junior Zamani says, I really love how she feel at home. How you mean,
course.
man? Yo, how you mean, man?
I'm a Jamaican, I know my roots.
Easy.
I know where I come from, and I'm very proud. I'm proud to be African above all.
Definitely. Now, let's go into Woman once again. Now, how many features do you have on this particular album?
I have 2 features on this particular album, and I'm very excited that I have my sister in Annie by the name of Jalifa, and she's from Trinidad, and she have this amazing voice, and I can't wait for the ones to hear the song together. It's called Ganja Split. Can I say that on the radio?
Of course. How you mean?
So it's called Ganja Split. And of course, as Hempress Sativa, I always want to create a song that advocates for cannabis. So the ones that can look forward to that. Her name is Jalifa. Like I said, she's from Trinidad. She's an up-and-coming artist. She's been doing it for about some time now. So for me, it is great honor and privilege when I can align myself with any up-and-coming artists that actually have substance.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I carry forward, the reggae banner. So big up to Jalifa.
Jalifa. All right, we'll come to that. But let's talk about the one name Rastaman Chant featuring Tikin Ja Fakoli. Now, truth be told, right? I have an artist by name Black Rasta.
Yeah.
We tried linking Tiki Jaffa Kohli for a collaboration, which at the end of the day, it did happen. But the stress that, we went through, he had to move from Ghana and go and meet him in France for them to do the feature and all these things. So I am like, how did that happen? And even also, what came into mind that you want to put Tikinja on this particular song among all the numerous artists?
For me, I wanted to collaborate with a African artist specifically. And then, I started to look into his catalog and recognize that is a real Rastaman.
Yeah.
So for me, the song is called Rastaman a Chant. It just makes sense. And you know, Black Rasta, no offense to you, but it wasn't so tedious, to be honest. I just recorded the song, reached out to his team and said, hey, I have this song. I'd like to feature you on it. Would you be interested? And he's like, send the song. Sent the song. I love it. Yeah, I'll do it. And within some weeks, we got back the verse. So it was
just like that.
Yeah, it wasn't no stress. Sorry. Jah love me differently. Highly favored.
Wow.
Highly favored.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to pre-order the album. You can go onto her page, Instagram, Facebook, Hempress Sativa. Pre-order the album. It will be out on the 16th of March. That is in Ghana month. You understand me? And tomorrow is 1st March. So 16 days after, trust me, it will be released. It will be officially out. But trust me, if you're listening to Asaase Radio right now, you know, you hear snippets of, you know, of it. You understand me? We're not going to play, you know, everything full into that yet, because we want you to anticipate, you understand me, and go in there and support the artist. And now we're talking about Rastaman Chant featuring the great Ivorian Settingz. And she said it was easy as ABCD, SYZ, and everything done. I'm like, boy, Hempress Sativa, you know, easy. Wow.
Black Rasta, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, every time. Now, talk to me about production. Who did the production, mixing, mastering, and all that?
So this was done by a Italian producer by the name of Paolo Baldini, and if anyone is familiar with Wadada Deng, he's also the producer of that. So it's called Paolo Baldini Dub Files. So we did, you know, I went to Italy to create this album and spent about a month there.
Wow.
Yeah, so the whole entire album is produced by Dub Files.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not in Jamaica, but rather you went to spend some time in Italy rather?
Because I was doing some shows there, and then the idea, I was just reasoning with him and like, you know, we haven't done anything since we did Wadada Deng, and we just started to reason and figure that, you know, it would be something amazing to follow up with not just another song, but an actual full body album. So, you know, we just spent the time wisely there and just did it.
Wow. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a snippet of the one name Rastaman Chant featuring Settingz.
Yes,
you understand me? Yeah, man. You know, I remember that this one is exclusive. Yeah, man.
Big up.
Brand new.
Yeah, man. Rastaman Chant.
Easy.
Rastaman Chant. Are you bid? And trust me, I'm tempted to play track number 8. Rastaman Chant is track number 6. I'm tempted to play
whatever you want.
Track number 8, that is Ganja Spliff featuring Jalifa.
Easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, in no time we will also activate the phone line for you to call in.
Okay, yes.
And we only have one number working. You know, I don't know about the other line, but I am told that only one line is working, and is 0548 888 995. So keep it. When the time comes, we'll activate the phone line for you to call in and ask your questions. We're talking to Hempress Sativa. She's got a brand new album out. The album will be officially out on the 16th of March. Remember that. But you're having the exclusive this evening on Yaad Settingz on Asaase Radio. My name is King Lagazee. Kwesi Kuranting Ofori says, great interview with Hempress Sativa. Big ups, King Lagazee. We give thanks. When you step on the live too, then you share it so that all the people then will know what exactly is going on. 26 going into the R7 here on Asaase, the voice of our land.
Asaase Radio.
This is Jalifa. Oh my God! Alongside Hempress Sativa. Why Ganja Spliff do?
Why the title?
Yeah.
You know, I write songs for various reasons, and it is a ritual.
See.
Where in the morning I have to roll myself a nice little ganja split. So I literally just wrote the song about just that experience in the morning, you know, just roll. So yeah, that's why.
But how did you know that Jalifa fit into this?
All right, so Jalifa is a sister of mine who we've been communicating quite a while now. Originally, I was supposed to do something for her, but it didn't come to fruition. So, you know, I kind of reached back out to her and I'm like, all right, so I have this song and I owe you a song. So follow up with this one, and then, you know, when it's your turn, you know, call on me anytime you're ready for yours. So she's like, all right, absolutely. And I gave her the track, and within 30 minutes,
it was done.
Easy.
It was done.
She hungry.
She's amazing.
She hungry. Now, on our Facebook page, Jerry Chichidudu, the man put us some poem, and I'm going to recite it. But Hempress Sativa, listen carefully. She said, brother, in fact, me love the Empress with her sassy, classy, and conscious sexiness.
Easy.
Wow. And the man goes to boom again and say, most of the time, women with hemp vibes are more of masculinity, but she is still grounded with top-notch femininity. Oh wow.
Easy.
The man is speaking some grammar.
Big respect.
Yeah, man. So seriously, I'm going to activate the phone lines, you know, for you guys to call in and ask any question. You understand me? Hempress Sativa is here. This is Ganja Spliff featuring Jalifa. Yeah. Go and pray under the album.
Easy.
Yeah. But just I give you a glimpse of the album Woman.
Easy.
So let me play this one. This one titled Judgment.
You should play Rings My Dub. I think you would like that one.
So what exact? All right. Let me play the
This one you're
Rings
getting
My
a dub for real.
Yeah, man.
Tell me if you like it.
All right.
Easy.
Don't get confused and don't be infused if you hear Lagazee Sound International upon this. You understand me? You're talking about King Lagazee, Hempress Debbie alongside Selector Maestro. We govern the dance. Wow. The song Judgment, you know, kind of caught my attention in a certain way. What exactly motivated Judgment?
So Judgment was the first ever song I ever written. Ever. But I have never recorded it. I have never released it. I've just have them on SoundCloud. So, you know, I'm like, creating this album, I've always wanted to include it in one of my albums, but it just never come to fruition. And I sat there and, you know, was just reasoning with Baldini about it, and I decided that he's going to help me by creating a rhythm, because the original rhythm it was on belonged to Bunny Whalers. And for copyright purposes, I couldn't necessarily release it. So we included it on this. Judgment being the very first song I've ever written. To me, this was the very first time that, you know, for writers, I don't ever feel like I'm writing a song by myself, but for me, it was the very first time that I knew for a fact that the Most High literally speaking to me when it comes to me writing certain songs. Because when I was writing Judgment, I didn't hear the song like how people would normally hear the song from top to finish. I literally heard the ending of the song, then I heard the beginning, then I heard the middle, and I just kept writing pieces here, writing pieces there. And then I looked on the body of work and started to sing, arrange, and created a song.
Wow.
The very first song. So Judgment holds a special place in my heart.
Wow.
Because beginning me they have burned some fire.
At what age are we talking about?
We're talking about 20,
Wow.
19. And I'm
19.
40 people.
Yeah.
41.
Yeah.
So it's quite a while.
Definitely.
Easy.
Wow. 18, 19, and you put pen to paper and wrote these lyrics back then. You understand me? And now she's in the 4th floor and moving forward. You understand me? Yo, let me play Judgment. Let me give you a sneak peek. It's 36 going into the R7. Here on Asaase Radio, the voice of our land. Let me activate the phone line for you. And I want you to pick up your pen or pick up your phone and dial 0548 888 995. This is the line working. So you can call in. We have Hempress Sativa seated comfortably, majestically. You understand me? As Jerry Chichirudu will say, with all the sassy, classy, and conscious sexiness. I mean,
That's all.
Yeah, but someone is on the line. Hello. Oh. All right. So the line is activated. Same way, same style. Much out of Babylon. All right. There is a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Blessings. What is the name? Where are you calling from?
No, blessed King. This is Della calling from Pedrasi Lodge.
Della calling from Pedrasi Lodge. We have Hempress Sativa in the studio.
That's blessed. I mean, she's most welcome. I mean, she's so talented. I'm so stuck with the radio and enjoying her tune. I'm so surprised that today she has a lot of albums that some of us do not know. So she should try and come to homeland often so that we'll follow her and we'll appreciate her music so much. Welcome her to Africa. If you link up with other brethren on the continent so that we can project the continent to the world. Thanks so much, Empress. You are welcome to Mandalam.
Thank you. Gratitude. Badasi.
Thank you.
Big respect and love.
All right. So that is it. Give thanks every time is 0548 888 995. Most of the time they say, Lagazee, you mentioned the number too fast. so may I take my time and mention the number so that people can call in. The line hot like pepper. Take your time so that everybody can get through. Kojo Rasta says, nice conversation. Big up Hempress Sativa and big up yourself, King Lagazee, every time,
Big
man.
up, Kojo.
Yeah, man, every time. So we're looking into the album, Marching Out of Babylon. Marching Out of Babylon. What inspired this?
Africa. Just what is happening on the global stage from them time until now. My Rastafari lifestyle, liberty. You know what is so fascinating? And I keep having this reasoning even with my sister. There's so much things that are transpiring right now that the Rastafari community has been vocal about for the past 90 odd years.
Someone is on the line. Hello.
Greetings.
Respect. What is the name? Where are you calling from?
Lagazee, this is Junior Zamani calling from Doruma, County 25.
Junior Zamani. Empress is in the studio.
Empress.
Greetings.
Greetings, Queen. First of all, we give thanks for accepting to talk to us, Asaase Radio, and the listeners of Asaase Radio. Give thanks.
Give thanks for having I and for giving a listening ear. Big respect.
Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Aye.
I have 3 questions to ask, please.
Sure.
Okay. First, I want to ask, what first inspired you to become an artist? A reggae artist, to be specific.
To be specific, when I was back in 2010, there was this particular artist, I will not mention the name, but everybody know him, them say him the world boss. And he was singing a certain type of song. In my mind, it was very derogatory, especially to young girls. It was this song called, like he's saying, it took away our virginity. And for me being a young girl, I was bored by the message. I felt like, as women, we need to demand respect. And so that was literally the inspiration that I felt I needed to, as an artist, create music that will counteract the lewdness. And this is the reason why I'm like this. I'm an advocate for conscious reggae music, because I find that it's very necessary. With all the slackness that's going on, we need a balance. And as a woman growing up in a Rastafari household, I wasn't going to be the one that you would see in Nabati Ride and Belly Skin. I saw it was imperative for me to come with a different level of consciousness to inspire young girls. So that's just it.
All right. Give thanks.
Gratitude.
And what are some of the artists? Who are some of the artists, present or past, that influence you in your journey?
I love Burning Spear. My favorite. And of course, there's Desiree. I love Desiree. And I cannot leave out Midnight, the band. People will talk about Aki Becca, but the band Midnight, trust me, their music timeless.
And lastly, how does you perform live? When you perform live, how do you feel? Or how different is it from you creating in private?
For me, performing live, you have to feed off of the energy. Not only the energy, but yourself within has to be in a different kind of state of consciousness to provide the best performance. So for me, it's just a two-way street. I feed from the energy, and within myself, I want to give a certain energy. So I always try to ground myself before I go on stage.
All right. Empress, thank you very much for your answer.
Thank you. Gratitude.
You very much.
Big love and respect. Thank you.
Junior Zamani.
Easy.
Yeah. The man come in and hijack the line and ask 3 questions. I say, boy.
You tell him to call and then call and now you complain.
No, we're not complain. Someone is on the line. Hello.
Hello, business in Lagazee.
Blessings. What is the name? Where are you calling from?
I am Mr. Benjamin Brady. That's the fire for me.
Okay.
I want to ask you some questions.
Benjamin Brain, if you can lift up your voice a little bit, it look like you sound a bit far.
Yeah, I want to ask question. I want to ask Empress when she comes from Togo trip.
When did she come from the Togo trip?
Yes, Dada.
Yeah. All right.
I arrived from Togo on the 25th, specifically.
Okay.
And I drove up. They offered me to take a plane, but I'm like, no, it would have been futile. I want to see the land. So I'm like, why not drive? It took me around 4 hours, but very grateful.
Okay.
The second question.
Go ahead.
I want to see her and Jana and Raymond do some bobo too for Ira.
All right, from your lips to the most high ears, it will manifest.
Of course.
Aye.
Respect Benjamin Brain.
Easy.
Yeah, man. Wow. Everything is all right. 0548 888 995 is the number for you to call, and you'll be able to talk to Hempress Sativa. Remember, it's not Empress Sativa, it's Hempress Sativa. You know what I mean? And we're talking about marching out of Babylon, and then you were giving some, real explanation.
Yeah, I was saying that, for 90 years, the Rastafari community have been giving the world this message. A lot of people, they mock, they jeer, they shun, only to see in 2026, just better yet, within this 21st century, can we still say that? Everything that we have said has manifested, or everything that we have said has been vital. From the plant-based food and ital food, now everybody's talking about vegan. When we're talking about see the I within the self, I and I, know everybody's finally recognizing that is the divine consciousness. When we're talking about Babylon system, what about the eagle, the dragon, and the bear? We're telling about America, China, and Russia. Now you see the part that they're actually playing within the world space. So it's just so many things, and that is just what influenced marching out of Babylon. Marching out of Babylon is literally a call telling the righteous ones them that some things are not physical but more metaphysical, and in order for us to march out of Babylon, we have to march out first and foremost with our consciousness.
From the mind.
From the mind.
Someone is on the line. Hello.
Hello, Larry.
Blessings. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Guru Vaivo alias Rasta.
Okay, calling from where?
I'm calling from Bemakam.
Bema Camp. All right.
Yeah,
We have Hempress Sativa.
I love your voice and I love the Empress and the studio. God bless you with his work. And Lagazee, I want you to one day play me Settingz song.
No problem.
And I love the Empress over there.
All right, respect.
Big respect.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Yes,
Give
yes,
thanks.
yes.
Yeah, man. To my London Passima like DJ Kobandi, all the way from London. The man say greetings. How you been, man? Kobandi, pick up yourself, man. We have Hempress Sativa in the studio right now, and right now we're talking about marching out of Babylon. And this one is on the brand new album yet to be released on the 16th of March. Take note, 16th of March. But you can go on her page on Facebook, IG, and all these things and pre-order the album. You understand me? Pre-order it. You know, it's 12 songs on the album. Trust me, you can't go wrong. Someone is on the line. Hello.
Hello.
What is the name? Where are you calling from?
Yo, King Lagazee.
Respect. What is the name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, my name is the Okuludai, the Eye of God. I'm calling from Sakumono.
Sakumono.
Yes, please.
Yeah, man. Respect. We have Hempress Sativa in the studio.
Yo. I was listening to her. I just want to know how far does she want to go?
How far does she want to go?
Yeah, how far does she want to reach?
Like,
I want to know. You understand?
Yeah, how far does she want to reach? Like from Kingston, Jamaica to Ghana?
In life.
Yeah.
Her mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Empress, over to you.
Okay. In terms of music or just in general?
In terms of music.
To be honest, before I even started music, I kind of declared that I wasn't looking for any amount of success in music. For me, the most important thing was I wanted to influence mine positively. So once I'm able to do that, I feel like I've already catapulted to where I need to be. Because for me, I know that I have a definite charge to speak life into people, to speak the truth. And for me, that's what I've been doing through my music. And so long as God give me good health and strength to keep doing it, I think that will suffice for me. Yeah.
All right. 48 going into the R7 here on Asaase Radio, the voice of our land. Exactly 8 o'clock we'll be out of here, marching out of Babylon.
Once upon a time, ancient of old, built pyramids and great things.
Someone is on the line. Hello.
Lagazee.
Blessings.
Yo, Charlie, the line I choke. This is Chichi Dudu from Hoho. You know. Me tired to get you, man.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. The line hot like pepper.
Me know, me need a hot thing, you know.
Definitely.
You know, me just love the Empress so much, you know.
Gratitude.
Me listen to her songs most of the time. Me play her songs. And, you know, me don't really listen to her story. But as me indicated on the comment, we think that most of the time, you know, when people talk about ganja, especially women, them, you know, them quite masculine, them, you know, but she's quite reserved, so saucy, and, you know, it brings a level of discipline to the ganja fraternity, and I love it. You understand that? Me just want to ask her, you know, the year Jamaica legalized ganja way back, is it the 2015, I don't know, but still, I don't know the level of legalization that happened in Jamaica.
It's decriminalized.
And also, when she was growing up, you know, as someone or as an artist, and then she took the ganja Hempress, she took even the name of the hemp. And was there stigmatization? Does it the shitful that's you know, segregation or discrimination in her community? You know, that's what I want to ask her. But all the same, we love her,
and me wish me go about my show via phone lines, So do them things to me, brother.
All right.
With respect. Yeah, man.
No se fate. You understand me? Hempress Sativa, over to you.
Okay, so for me, it's just growing up in our Rastafari community and understanding that cannabis is a holy sacrament. And then when I started to partake in it at the age of 17, it literally opened up my heavens to a different way of thinking. And so for that, when I actually started to do music, for me, I wanted something that represented my Rastafari culture and the fact that I love cannabis a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so this is how I came up with the name, Hempress, as an innuendo for, like royal empresses and for hemp. So that's how we get the name Hempress. But then, Sativa is more of the feminine aspect of the marijuana plant. And of course, I'm a woman. So naturally, we just wanted a name to give a great descriptive of who I am within terms of my personality and my cultural faculties, my spiritual faith. So tie in as one.
All right. So Jerry Chichidudu is also a radio personality in the Volta region. And he's requesting that he would love you to be on the show via phone.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
Jerry, link up.
All right.
All right, Lagazee will give you all the details and we'll get in touch, of course.
Definitely. Yeah, man. Let's go on the phone line once again and pick the final call. Hello. Hey, you want to mash up me here, John? Please, when you call in, lower the volume on your radio set. You understand me? If you're viewing us via Facebook, stay away from your computer. You understand me? Go far away and talk via the phone, and I can hear you loud and clear. You understand me? Junior Zamani says, all right. Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Greetings.
Respect.
The name of the Most High Jah.
Rastafari. Aye.
King Lagazee.
Yeah, man.
Today, you make me feel dull because today's program, there's no fire in it for me. So my room is dull. There's no reggae fire in my room today. So today, it's like my mind is on and off on the program. I don't focus on it.
Oh, okay.
So today, my everything make dull. There's no reggae fire in my room today.
Don't worry. Don't say farty. Yeah. And we have the fire mama. We have the fire mama seated, Hempress Sativa, in the studio, blazing fire. So your room soon catch fire, and no water, service, can quench it. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, what? Junior Zamani says, if it's not for social media, that will tell us your age. Physicality, do not say anything about your growth. Respect.
All right.
Hempress Sativa.
All right.
I don't know. Your respect large.
All right. Big up.
And then Junior Zamani again says, thank you, King Lagazee. Thank you, Hempress Sativa. Great show. Hello. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, King.
Yeah, bless.
This is Leonard. I'm calling from Addis, the new flower haircut and collections in Seneca.
Respect, Nene Dubem. Talk to me.
Yeah, I had Empress saying she grew up in a Rastafari home, and I want to find out which mansion that she belongs to. She a Bobo Shanti,
No.
in the church side.
And to be honest, I no longer claim a mansion, to be fair and honest, because Rastafari is Rastafari. But I grew up in the 12th tribe of Israel. I've been a member of that mansion since I'm 2 months. 2 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my parents were instrumental in the organization. Like, people know my father from being the selector and going every day over by the HQ. I had to go with them. I know most of these people as aunties and uncles because they grew me. So big up to the whole Rastafari community, all of the mansions, 12 tribe, Bobo, Ayabingi, big love and respect, but I no longer operate on our mansion.
Definitely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're not picking any call again. It's 56 gone into the R7 here on Asaase Radio, the voice of our land. Now, let me do the final entry. You understand me? I have played.
You should play the title album. Woman.
Yeah, man. Oh, jeez and peace. You know, me just load it. Me just load woman. So
this is my favorite song of the album.
Yeah, man. Raise the Dub, Judgment, a Rastaman chant, marching out of Babylon, Ganja Spliff, and we're playing Woman. And already Hempress Sativa, she's put more emphasis on the song Woman already, being the title track, you know, for this particular, you know, album. You understand me? And I keep reminding you, it will be officially out on the 16th of March. 16th of March. So we just give you sneak, you know, preview, you know,
exclusive, because no one else is doing this or has the ability to do this. So one King Lagazee, big up yourself.
This is a world premiere. This is a world review.
Yes.
You understand me?
World premiere.
I tell you. So let's play Woman. You know, and according to Hempress Sativa, this is her favorite.
Brand new! Brand new!
Live and direct. We now give you everything. We now give you everything. You understand me? It will be officially out on the 16th of March. So you can go on her pages, Facebook, you know, IG, and pre-order. You know, pre-order it. You know, this one, she's got 2 features on it. Taking jar from the Ivory Coast and also from the Caribbean. She's got Jalifa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Empress, what are your expectations? Are we to see some videos?
Oh yes, because I did shoot 2 videos in Togo for 2 songs from the album, and I'm looking forward to do more when I get to Europe. So yeah, there'll be big videos for the releases.
All right. Are you going to spend a bit of, you know, time in Ghana?
Yes, I'm actually looking to. Can I say? I'm currently looking. Like any realtor, please link me. Thank you very much. Because I want to find a place in Ghana to rent in the meantime, so I can stay here in peace.
All right,
please. Yeah, man, I love Ghana, man. I am planning to live in Ghana.
Definitely. Yeah.
The plan is already in motion. I just need to find a place.
Okay. Hempress Sativa wants to live in Ghana. We will talk after.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All realtors, link up, please.
All right. Yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, look forward for it. Again, Jerry Chuchududu sent in this, and I would like to take this before we wrap it up with Hempress. He said, tell Hempress not to bother with the Empress about them calmness of the show. Women always want to do women. Moreover, it is not all the time that we need them hotness. To me, this is one of the most discerning shows me listen to. She knows herself and her worth, and that is wealth. Big up.
Big respect. Thank you. Man. Big love and respect. Gratitude.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So, Jerry, don't say Fatty, man. Everything all right, man, and everything good. I plan to do this today. You understand me? At least Hempress Sativa can come in at the place and we don't play no rhythm for she. You understand me? To say a word or 2 on the rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand me? So, you know, Empress Debbie was telling me that Lagazee, have you forgotten yourself? You understand me? You said you were going to play a rhythm for her to, you know, ride it and all these things, and I'm like, ride?
Easy.
Take your time. Yeah, but so Hempress Sativa, I want you to make a statement on this rhythm for me.
Okay. Okay. You don't know it's Hempress Sativa representing the King Lagazee and Asaase Radio. 99.9 for the dial. Bim. Alright. I'm here real uptown round queen. Khaki, Sujaji, roots and greens. Unconquerable again, this is up a 9 chain regime. Ailing him as the only supreme. Well, I just loving on me, I go meditation of the thought. But shedding this, I was from the covenant, not the part, not the teachings of my king. Sativa, Jadata, the Nubian sing. No lipstick, on me split fan ting. E-class, at the Lechu, Constant Spring. Them chicks say me come from Cherry Gardens, but I to them no and ting. Pin, nah pop my style.
Same thing.
Lagazee rule.
Same thing.
Bim, rings me dope in a song boy ears. Rings me up in a song boy ace. If a murder at the charge, I don't plead guilty to the case. Send me rings me up in a song boy ace. Oh Lord, another jump on him dead. Slang down the little bangs can look like a funeral again, and I jump public eating 5 fish bread. Redeem again, oh Lord, another jump on gone down. Tell him, cause when it comes to murder, son, you know King Lagazee, him run the town. Check it. We have the permit to bury and the license to kill. If a son boy want cash, must have a sign that will. 45 don't select ready for empty barrel. I know in a long talking, trace not quarrel. Lyrical machine of the artilleries and skills. For murder a boy send him a mock figure chill. Diligently grip the grave pay for the coffins them bill. Attend the funeral exhilarated the chill. When me rings me dub in a song boy ears. Rings me dope in a song boy ace. If a murder at the charge, I don't plead guilty to the case. Let me rings me dope in a song boy. Come me a real uptown rank queen. Khaki, Sujaji, roots and greens. Them chicks say we come from Cherry Gardens, but to them no and think Chihualaleng. We not pop no style. King Lagazee rule. Them can't pop no style. Lagazee take them to school. Lipstick on me split fan ting.
Brother! Yo. Phil Morgan says, wow. She too good. Awesome. You mean? Lyrical machine, man. I'm to you. This is Asaase Radio. I did not know, say. Hempress Sativa just bless up the place.
Of course, for King Lagazee, of course.
You see it, man. Now, wrapping up, you are in Ghana. Everything is okay. Everything good. And the brand new album is on the way, coming on the 16th of March. That is, you know, and I am so happy that you're releasing this in Ghana month. You understand me? So I can get to talk about it in Ghana month and show the people them that our sister, the queen, the Hempress, you know, she wants to live in Ghana.
Of course.
For sure.
Not want to, I will. I'm declaring.
Yeah, man. You know, so this is what, you know, she just said. And she's sticking by that. You know, see it. Yeah, man. So watch the space. Watch the space. Empress, talk to the people. They are listening.
All right.
Where they can link you up, you know, where they can find your music and all that, and the anticipation for the new album on the 16th of March.
Okay. So big love and respect to all Ghanaians listening right now on Asaase Radio 99.5. Big love and gratitude for having Hempress Sativa in the house at Asaase Radio. Big up to King Lagazee first and foremost. So if you want to know more about Hempress Sativa, feel free to check out the website. That's HempressSativa.com. And you can find me on all, you know, social media platforms from IG, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. It's still the same name, Hempress with an H, Sativa. And then, you know, for those who are looking to come to the show, unfortunately, I don't have any more shows slated for Africa, but I'm keeping that open. You know, any promoter out there who wants to collaborate, especially in Africa, please don't hesitate to link I forward, because I need to be here. When I write music for my people. So it's this not to say that, you know, most of the time we only can travel to Europe to do local tours. but it's still grateful nonetheless. So for all of the African people traveling abroad to Europe, you can check I and I out. In Germany, we'll be in Poland, Belgium, Italy. We'll be all over Europe for the promotion of the album. So just look out and look forward. We'll be posting about it for the release and stuff like that. So just stay tuned to HempressSativa.com.
All right. Stay tuned to HempressSativa.com. And everything will come your way. Remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Hempress Sativa, I would like to say thank you so much for your time and space.
Thank you.
Okay.
Easy.